All right, what is good? What is up, everybody? My name is Jordan, or Texans Thoughts, and I'm back with our weekly 2021 NFL Draft. Oh, perfect. We got Dylan in here now.
My
It's
bad.
just what's up? So, yeah, this is our weekly 2021 NFL Draft film review of a college football prospect. Today, we're going to be looking at cornerback Patrick Surtain out of Alabama, and we're doing this all the way up until draft season really gets going. And then we'll get more Texans specific with the prospects, just because it's so hard to kind of figure out who we're going to go after right now. And in the third round, that's our first pick. So we're going to start with some of the bigger names. And the first guy we're going to look at, not the first guy, we've been doing this for like a month, but today we're going to be looking at Patrick Surtain Jr., cornerback from Alabama. His dad was drafted by the Dolphins in the second round, and he ended up making the Pro Bowl 3 times. So you hear a lot of prospects, oh, their dad made it to the NFL, but they were just like nobodies in the NFL. But this dude's dad was actually pretty good. So Certeyn is he's going into his true junior season. He's currently the second ranked cornerback for the 2021 class. His 2019 stats were 42 tackles, 2 interceptions, 8 pass breakups, and 3 forced fumbles. So the ball production, 2 interceptions, and 8 pass breakups, that's really good. And then 3 forced fumbles, I wrote that in there because, I don't know, that's pretty interesting to me. Cornerbacks normally don't get forced fumbles, so we'll see what that's about. And now the interesting thing for me is with Bama cornerbacks, the number one thing I've noticed is that a lot of them recently, their big struggle is that they don't really know how to play the ball. We saw it with Marlon Humphrey a couple years back. He was real bad at it in college, and then he got better with the Ravens. Same thing with Trevon Diggs last year. He was just horrendous at playing the ball. So that's the main thing I'm going to be looking at a Certain, because it's kind of, I don't know if that's just like what Bama DB coaches, they don't really, what's the word? Focus on that too much, or what the problem is, but we'll see. Bama definitely has a long history of having really good cornerbacks. Kareem Jackson, another one. So it'll be interesting to see if he can follow in that line. So Dylan, we looked at scouting cornerbacks before with JC Horn. What do you kind of look for with cornerbacks?
Yeah, just we talked about this before, but it's just I look for them to be able to mirror receivers well, because that's going to be key at the next level. Not letting up too much separation, because when you're facing elite level QBs, I mean, if you let up a little separation, you're going to let a reception. So I look for them to be able to mirror the wide receivers' routes very well with quick feet and quick movements and physical at the line of scrimmage, of course, like not letting the wide receiver dictate where he wants to go, you dictating where the wide receiver goes. And yeah, just making sure he stays sticky to the wide receiver, stays on his hip, and always in a position to like make a play on the ball is what I look for in elite level corners.
Yeah, that's a great point. I think what people don't understand is that cornerback play, it's so hard to judge because, like, if you're just watching off highlights, you're going to see corners get burnt a lot, and you can see them get burnt 3-4 times a day. But if that's all that they're giving up is 3 or 4 catches out of all the snaps, and you're only looking at like those ones where they get thrown at, you know what I mean? If you're not looking at the snaps where they're blanketing wide receivers, but they're just not being targeted because they're so smothered, you know what I mean? Like, then you're not getting a good like idea of the cornerback. So that's why we look at film. That's why you can't just focus on highlights. So yeah, let's get into. Actually, do you have anything else to say, or should we get into the film?
Yeah, I'm good.
You're good? All right, perfect. So we got 3 games today. First game, statistically wise, I guess it was like one of his best games. He had an interception and a pass breakup, and this was against Arkansas. Arkansas, I don't really know the wide receivers, to be honest. I don't know if they had anyone good or
I don't
not.
think they have anyone on the whole roster.
Yeah, exactly. It's Arkansas, so we're gonna have this nice little white marker here.
Cameron Crowe. I like Cameron Crowe.
Okay.
Yeah.
What number is he? Do you know?
Well, no, he's like a DB. Do you remember him from last
I
year?
do not remember him.
No, yeah.
Yeah, drafted? No.
Yeah, I believe he got drafted.
Okay. So Certain, one thing I forgot to mention is he's 6'2", 203, which is amazing size for a corner.
Dude, they had Diggs and Certain. They got spoiled last year with the size on corners.
That's what they love, man. They love outside size. He's kind of built like Lonnie, like he's real long and tall. So it'll be interesting to see how he does. Because with taller cornerbacks, I don't personally love taller cornerbacks, especially for man-to-man coverage, just because it's so much harder for them to get low and get in and out of their breaks quicker.
Yeah, they're definitely better as zone corners, so they can get the length. But
so we'll see what happens, because Bama, they play a lot of match zone, which is
Diggs is going to be a zone corner in the league, I promise you.
Yeah, that's the thing. Dallas, he fits Dallas' scheme because they play
Yeah,
cover
they
three.
they,
Hella.
they do zone a lot. They do zone a lot.
That Diggs missing that tackle. Yep.
Yeah, it was.
Looks like he'll be primarily on the top of your screen. Bama
Yeah,
plays sides with their corners, so
yeah. One thing I just noticed is like a lot of teams just like kind of picked on Diggs. They don't want to mess with Certain.
yeah.
Especially we noticed that when we were watching Jamar Chase. Was it Jamar Chase or was it someone else?
I think it was Chase and yeah, definitely had to be Chase because the other wide
Yeah,
receiver
Chase.
was
Yeah, that Diggs was just getting like burned, and they were picking on him a lot. Dude, that quarterback's trash. Dude.
Arkansas just trash, man. Yeah, they definitely know. Like Certain, I think he had better film than Diggs
Yeah.
last year for sure.
Oh, here he is in the slot.
Yeah, it's a tall ass wide receiver too. Jesus.
It's got to be a big tight end almost, I think.
Yeah, one of those move tight ends. Okay, good break on the ball here in the
I think that
zone.
was more of a bad throw rather than good coverage because,
Yeah, the throw was behind.
yeah, throws behind, and I mean, he doesn't, like, he's probably going to stop him for the first down even if it does get caught, but he's gave him a little bit too much of a cushion.
Yeah, I think like at this point, like he has a good drive to get back into it. Like you said,
Yeah,
he would have made the tackle,
yeah,
but that's still a good play by him. It's not
yeah,
amazing coverage, not perfect.
yeah.
Obviously, he did give him a little too much space, but he made the play.
Can you
Good
rewind this
tackle
one?
here.
Can you rewind this one real quick? Sorry.
Yeah,
Um, you
up
see right
top.
here. You see right here. He's impressed, right? He's impressed, and the guy's kind of like
Yeah,
the guy's covering's kind of off the line of scrimmage, so he gets a little bit of a head start. But he's impressed, and then go ahead and play it, and then not really physical at all, and then just lets him get inside. So I didn't like that very much, but good tackle as well.
yeah, that's true. The release, he just gives him a free release,
Yeah,
and you can't really do that
free
nowadays in
release,
the NFL.
and he's right in the middle. Like he didn't even do anything special or anything. So
Yeah, I do love the tackle though.
yeah, that's a really solid tackle. Really solid tackle.
Good technique.
It's always
Goes
nice.
low,
It's
wraps
always
up.
nice to see corners who can actually tackle.
Yeah. Who do we watch?
J.C. Horn is the
JC
only one.
Horn. It's okay. Damn, that's a pick.
Jeez, is that Dylan
Bama's
Moses?
Bama's defense is always obviously known for being stacked.
It's so insane. It's literally insane.
Last year's was like probably one of their worst ever though.
Yeah, and they still had Diggs, Dylan Moses,
McKinney,
uh, Raekwon Williams,
Raekwon Davis. Where did he end up
Raekwon
getting?
Davis. Sorry,
Did he
Raekwon
go
Williams.
to?
Raekwon
Yeah,
Williams went to Michigan State. My bad.
yeah. Where did Raekwon Davis get drafted? Was it Baltimore?
I think it was Baltimore. Yeah.
They love their Alabama players.
What's up, Pat?
Hey, we got Pat in here. Can you add him? I can't add him right now.
No, I can't add him either.
Okay, I'll go add him.
He's in here on Facebook.
Oh, I thought you meant he was in the stream.
No. He's on Facebook.
Oh,
Yeah.
okay. So he's in zone here, just a little flat zone. The wide receiver gets behind him, but he does a really good job to get back into the play.
Yeah.
He
read
attacks
it.
the hands
Yeah.
here. I like that.
Yeah, that's he slightly read it.
Right.
He read it a little wrong, but he did well to recover. And
Yeah. Like
like you said, perfect coverage to get back and fight the hands. Perfect.
yeah. So what does he see here? Why does he drop down so low?
He bites on the play.
Oh, the fake. Okay.
Yeah.
Get
But
back. Boom.
yeah,
And then
you can't really complain with that get back.
Yeah, and you can really see like it's hard for me to play it on this because I don't have the slow mo, but you can really see his hand goes right in between the wide receiver's hands and the catch point.
Yeah.
That's just perfect.
Yeah.
All right. I like what I'm seeing from him so far.
Yeah, I like how he's almost always impressed. He could be a little more physical at times. Like right there, he just let him inside.
Another hero.
Yeah, but I like that he's always impressed. That's another thing I forgot to mention. Like I love to see my wide receivers, not my wide receivers, my cornerbacks impress more often than not.
Yeah, for sure. And the thing about that is like I've noticed a lot of cornerbacks don't actually jam even if they're in press. A great example of that is Garen Conley. Actually, he doesn't like to jam very often. But what he will do is he'll hold their hips throughout the route and stay attached. And so it's kind of hard to see without the all 22 on this one, but that's just something to keep in mind because that's what keeps Conley really close.
Yeah.
And he's just so subtle about it. Okay, this is pretty good job building the block.
Off the block. Yeah.
Yeah.
And tackle for loss as well. I mean,
Yeah, good tackle for loss, good physicality. I don't know why this dude got a stiff arm his damn helmet off though.
I
Damn.
know, jeez. I've always
Going
wondered why
with
face mask is a penalty on the defense, but stiff arms aren't on the offense.
yeah, literally.
That's what I've always wondered. I'm sure if I voice that opinion, I'll get some hate from those football.
Oh, there's his
purists.
pick.
That was a nice pick.
He's always. It seems like he's always pretty close in coverage. Like it's hard to see downfield, but just with a
Yeah,
replay.
I haven't watched Sean Wade, but I like what I see from Certain, and he's definitely at least CB2 at least.
And his potential, like his size, it doesn't look like it limits him. Like he doesn't have tight hips or anything.
Yeah, and that receiver's being super physical, and he just rises up to get the pick. That's really nice.
Let's see right here. Yeah, so he fights back over. He doesn't let the wide receiver box him out, and
And
he
that wide
does a good.
receiver, like we know Certain's big, but that wide receiver is even bigger than Certain. It looks like.
Yeah.
So
I mean,
that's really solid from him.
Yeah, he squeezes
And
him
he
to the
high points
sideline
the
too.
football. Like, look, he's looked like a wide receiver.
Exactly. Yeah, he high points it, real aggressive with it. Doesn't let the wide receiver fight back to the ball, which I love.
Yeah, and yeah, perfect pick. He looks fast too.
He looks pretty good. Yeah, he's pretty athletic. He's been great so far. I don't think he's really lost a rep.
Yeah, I don't think he's allowed a catch yet.
Yeah, no.
He would have if that ball was thrown better, but he still hasn't allowed one. So if 35 is Dylan Moses, wait, no, Dylan Moses was hurt the whole time. I don't know what I'm thinking of.
He was like 32 when he was healthy, but yeah. Dylan Moses should be nasty.
35 sucks.
35 just looks slow.
Yeah.
Little corner blitz here, but it's a run, so not much there. Where is he? Is it top? That's Diggs. He's not at the bottom.
I think he was
He's an off and nickel.
Yeah.
Oh, here he is.
Oh, that's pretty decent covered. Yeah, we got to see what happened there.
Where was he? Because he's not the bottom dude has dreads, so it's not him.
He must be like even farther bottom because it was like.
Oh yeah, this dude's kind of in the slot.
Yeah.
So he's at the bottom, and he gave up space on the go. Like at this point, like that's open in the NFL. That's enough.
Yeah, that is open.
To fit that throw in.
Like Will Fuller, Marquise Brown, they catch that.
Yeah, and so the wide receiver is doing a good job of kind of holding him off with his length, but you can see Certain's long too. Like his arm is long.
Yeah.
And then
he has just enough to make it a small catching window.
Yeah, like that's still like open. It has to be a perfect throw.
You're right. That's actually like still, yeah. That's caught in the NFL, like you're saying.
Yeah, and you can see, like even with his length here, I don't know if you can see my mouse, but it's just still not enough. And so that's maybe his deep speed is if he has a flaw, maybe it's that. But
yeah,
we'll keep that in mind.
Yeah, because Hollywood Brown, Will Fuller.
Yeah, like I don't know about these Arkansas wide receivers. Maybe that's their fastest dude, but
yeah, they would have burned him on that.
Yeah, exactly.
Tyreek Hill.
Yeah, it's over. Better physicality here at the bottom.
I like what he did there.
Yeah.
Pick, but I like what he did there. Well, not here.
Oh, I went too far. Damn. That's what I hate about not doing it on YouTube.
He is just like absolutely garbage. I feel bad for Arkansas fans. Like he gets inside him a little bit, but he's physical, so he doesn't get like super inside him, and he gets no separation. So that's a really solid coverage there. And Dick, is that a pick? Dick, geez.
Diggs got wheels, man.
He might have gotten called back. There's a flag down.
I think looking at the difference
between dang, called back.
Huh. Yeah, I think looking at the difference between Diggs and Certeyn and how they use their length, because there's tons of cornerbacks who are huge, like them 6'2", 32-inch arms.
Yeah.
But not everyone knows how to use it. But Certeyn, so far, it looks like he knows how to use it.
Which is why Diggs is gonna have a rookie season just like Lonnie did, you know?
Oh, it's gonna be rough.
Like a steep learning curve, and like, but you're gonna see the physical tools benefit them in their second year. I'm fairly confident Lonnie's gonna have at least a marginally better year.
He's gonna be better for sure.
Yeah.
I think just based off the amount of work that he's putting in. I think we're definitely going to see the benefits.
Yeah, I'd rather him suck his first year than be a Kevin Johnson and be amazing his first year and never ever reach those heights again.
Man, I love Kevin Johnson.
His first year was amazing. His first year was so good. He was so good.
Oh, it's just the injuries, man. They slowed him down, and then he got in his own head. So much of cornerback play is confidence.
I haven't watched him, but I'm hearing he's been decent in Buffalo.
He's been good in Buffalo.
Yeah.
Man, that's what really pissed me off because I always wanted to believe in him. It was just the injuries.
Yeah.
Ugh. And he was soft, but
I'm still pissed we didn't re-sign Boye.
man, I love Boye.
I loved him too, bro. I loved his attitude. Like, yeah.
Boye would be. Ooh, you think Boye is better than Conley and Roby?
He was really good his first year in Jacksonville, and then his last couple years weren't great. I heard.
Yeah.
Yeah. So I don't know. I think he's still above average for sure.
Yeah,
He's on the Broncos now, and I hate the Broncos.
You got traded to the Broncos?
Yeah, for like for a fourth or a fifth, I think.
Oof. That's
more than trying to get out of that contract.
Did they lose Chris Harris though?
They did lose Chris Harris. He went to the Chargers.
Ooh,
But they still have KJ. They still have Justin Simmons. It's gonna be a solid secondary.
Yeah. Yeah, I'd probably go like honestly, Conley, then Boyd.
With their strong safety problem right now, I would have paid KJ immediately. That man is elite at strong safety.
That was the thing. He was elite at strong safety, but then we couldn't play him there with all the injuries that we had that year.
Yeah, like he's all pro strong safety. Like
that's what he should have been all his career, man.
Yeah, like he is so good at filling holes in the box, man.
His aggressiveness in the run game is just ridiculous. Like,
yeah. Dude, he like I remember in the last season with us, he had we're getting so freaking like off.
Yeah, I don't know. It's fine. He hasn't been doing anything.
Yeah, really nothing. But like I remember our last season he was with us.
Okay.
He played safety for a few games and it was like at an all pro level.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Okay. Talk about that game. What do we see?
Yeah, we just saw him
let's see.
He got burned once, and like the NFL would have given up a touchdown. But other than that, pretty solid mirroring. I just would like to see him be a little more physical and press in these next games we see. So hopefully that's the case.
Yeah, and I think his ball skills were the thing that stood out to me the most. The first play when it was thrown behind him, he still did a good job to fight into the play, get his hand in there. That second play where he was in a flat zone and then he worked backwards and he got his hand in between in the catch point. That was another great play. And then the pick, that was obviously the best. If you can be a playmaking cornerback, that's going to get you a lot of money because the guys like a Garyon Conley, who he has like 20 pass breakups and barely gets targeted on those other reps, but he has no interceptions. Like teams might not value that as much, but if you can be a playmaker and cause those turnovers, that'll be big time. So it'll be interesting. He had 2 picks last year. It'll be interesting to see if he can build on that.
They do not target Garyon Conley in press, man.
Ooh, he's sticky, man.
Just don't do it. Don't do it.
He's sticky. It's nasty. Oh man, I can't wait for the Conley crew shirts.
First round corner, baby.
Everyone gonna be saying that we killed that trade for just a 3rd round pick.
Round pick, come on now. Brian Edwards.
Oh God, it was Certeyn who he threw to the ground on that play.
I loved Brian Edwards so much.
Oh, I remember that play. What happens here? It's pretty quick to close.
I hope Certeyn's checking Brian Edwards for most of the game.
I think so.
This could be a fun.
I don't know. They move Edwards around all over the place. Okay, he's definitely. I can really see from the little that we've seen, like Certeyn's going to be a really good zone corner.
Yeah, his ability, really solid tackle there. I mean, it's not like amazing, but like he did well to lower his pad level.
Again, there, like it's in these man-on-man situations where he might lose on the release because he doesn't jam them, but then he's so quick to recover and get back into this.
Man, all we've studied is zone corners so far, man. We need man corners.
It's tough. It's tough. Yeah, like he held them to the 4th down here, and
dude, I really like that. I really like that running back. I remember watching him in Brian Edwards' film. I don't know his name though.
Rico Dowdle.
Yes.
Yeah, I just know his name because the Texans worked him out, but I don't know. I watched like one game of his. I didn't like it. I don't know. Running backs are just so hard to scout because it's so much about situation.
Oh,
that was the 2nd pick.
Apparently, he caught that.
Wait a second.
Wait, rewind. Yeah. Maybe he didn't catch that.
Because if I'm looking at the timestamp,
so it's 11:05, 3rd down.
Great play, Xavier McKinney.
Yeah, he caught that, but it's
They called it
It must have been a flag.
off. I don't know what happened,
Yeah.
but
There must have been a
good,
flag.
good awareness on the tip drill. Damn, he's just dragging them. Okay. Yeah, like here, like we've been talking about, he allows the free release, but then he stays on top. Oh, I think it's the next play. Yeah, after this one. He's good at staying on top, stacking the wide receiver.
Yeah,
Not
like
really allowing a lot of space.
he let him inside, but he's still in a position to make a play if he was targeted.
Yeah.
Brian Edwards. Yeah, Brian Edwards.
Then here's where it hurts.
Dude, Brian Edwards and Van Jefferson were the two best route. Brian Edwards, Van Jefferson, and Jerry Jeudy were all like the three best route runners.
Ooh, that hurts nasty.
God, I love
outside, then upfield, then slant.
Dude, the Raiders got some good receivers in this draft.
They Ruggs and him, right?
Ruggs and him. Yep. Good lord. So did the freaking Broncos.
I can't believe the Broncos got KJ Hamler too. I love KJ Hamler.
He's Hollywood Brown 2.0, and then they got their number one. They got their number one and their number two in the same draft for years. It's just like crazy.
Yeah, that is crazy. So basically, what I'm seeing is if Certeyn loses the rep, it's basically right away. It's all based off the release.
Yeah, because he doesn't jam at all. He hasn't been jamming.
Yeah.
I just can't like overstate enough how important jamming is.
Just throws off the timing.
Yeah.
Not even of the wide receiver. Well, obviously,
I just don't get why you wouldn't do it and you wouldn't practice it. It makes no sense to me.
I think it's basically just how they're coached.
Yeah.
Because some guys wouldn't want to be that aggressive, and if you're not good at jamming, here's the thing: jamming is like boom or bust. Like if you're really good at it, you can completely lock down guys. Let me look back on this play. This play was good. But if you miss and you screw up your jam like Diggs does a lot, then he gets burnt a lot from that. So I kind of get where that's coming from, but sorry, it's the next play. I'm pretty sure he had good coverage.
I think he kind of got burned at the, but he recovered well.
I thought the hand fighting was good. Wish we could just do this on
Brian
YouTube.
Edwards again. My God, Brian Edwards.
Yeah, the hand fighting was pretty good to get into his chest. He kind of stalls him a little bit, and then he's able to recover. But the release again, a good release with Brian Edwards.
He's in zone here.
How'd that dude make 3 guys miss? This dude looks so unathletic. Brian Edwards again. He does a better job here, but this isn't an amazing route by Edwards. Just on the quick slant.
That wasn't Edwards. I saw.
That wasn't Edwards?
No, I think it was like 19 or something.
Did I just go past it? Oh my God, I hate doing this on an MP4. Oh, he has turned around there.
Yeah, that was Edwards. That was a good catch.
Oh man.
Ooh, yeah, dude, and he's wide open too.
And if that's a curl or if that's an in-breaking route, he's given up so much space at this point.
Dude, right there, bro. He has like way more. He has so like if they throw it, he has a lot of space to run into as well.
Yeah,
I guess look at there, but like he has a first down easily.
Yeah, still at this point. And so like that speed turn, like he did pretty good to get his hips around. Let me look at this again. Is it this one? Next one. I think it's 2 plays from now, actually. Yeah. But yeah, he did it seemed like he got his hips around quickly, but then he just couldn't cover ground because he was just so high. He was so high in that turn,
Yeah. That was a really good catch.
Right there. My God.
Yeah.
Okay, they're match zone there, so that's why I passed that off.
How do you miss that? Oh my God. Jesus.
That would have been a bomb, man.
Dude, that freaking break at the top of his route was insane.
Good hand fighting again. He's a guy that not during the jam, but throughout the route, he's going to take the physicality to you. So like that. Good job staying on top, even though it was a run.
I think most like corners that come from Alabama are just gonna be really good zone corners. I don't know. I just feel like the way they coach them and stuff, it's just like They coach him to be zone corners, but they play a lot of man, but they coach him to be zone corners at the next level.
I mean, that's what Saban loves. He loves his match zones. And so
Yeah.
you start off in a zone, and then it turns into man based off of who you're guarding. Oh my god, I remember that play. Let's see this again. Good hand fighting. He tries to jam him after the release, and then Edwards, he kind of swats his hands away right here.
Did Edwards catch that?
He was out of bounds, but I'm pretty sure he brought it down. But he's just doing a good job to squeeze him to the sideline for sure to make that uncatchable.
He got caught napping there.
Good job getting your hand back, but it was an underthrow.
Really good recovery, though.
Was he just staring at the line?
Yeah.
Oh, he's waiting for a call.
Mm-hmm.
Good recovery, underthrown ball, but he got his hand back in there.
Yeah.
This is another good game from Certeyn. I like him better than Horn so far, for sure.
Yeah, by far.
We kind of determined that Horn was better as a zone guy, and it seems like that's what Certeyn is too, but he can play man. He definitely plays man better than Horn.
Yeah, for sure. Well, was Rico Daddle number 4 or number 5?
I have no idea. I just know he's one of the running backs.
I'll have to check that because if it was number 5, I like. Where are all our South Carolina people this week?
This video, you mean?
No, yeah. There's no one.
Well, I guess because we're watching Obama, the guy.
Yeah.
Just good recovery here again. Wide receiver does this little like hop move, boom, but he sticks with them.
Yeah.
Certeyn, he might be one of those guys that he gets the quality of sticky. He's pretty sticky, to be honest.
Pretty sticky. Just like you said, though, he gets beat at the line of scrimmage a lot, but he's pretty good at long range stuff. He gave up a catch there.
So here's the thing: is like he stays next play, but he stays attached throughout the route, but then it's at the stem when the wide receiver stops on a dime.
Yeah,
and he's not able to drive back.
You're right.
So boom, he gets pushed off because the throw not even on time. The throw is late, and so a better corner could drive on this and recover and get back into the play, but like that throw's got to be out way sooner. But I mean, he gets back into it, but he could have played the ball a bit better. Good zone here. He had to take the guy going vertical first. Could have done better on the tackle. Dragged a little for Yak, but not the worst. Okay, everyone getting dragged now. Ooh.
South Carolina played Bama pretty well. We've watched this game like 3 times now.
Yeah, we saw for Smith, for Horn, and now Certeyn. What the hell are they doing? They're trying to run a pick route to 9?
Yeah, they were.
Yeah, Brian Edwards doubled in the red zone now.
Oh, number 5.
I think 5 is Dowdle. I think that's what I see on the jersey.
Okay.
Was 4 good too?
No, because 4 like looked bad and like 5
okay.
looked really good. And I was wondering like maybe 5's like still there and someone to watch for next year.
You said he got drafted or he didn't?
I believe. Well, maybe not. I know he's in the draft, but I don't know. Maybe.
Pretty decent tackle in this. He drives downfield really quickly, and then he's just got to clean this up. Gets spun away. But he got there, and it's he definitely shows effort with his tackling. Oh,
there he is.
That physical jam.
Oh, yeah, that was a good jam, but he jammed him out of bounds, but if he wasn't out of bounds, he got burned.
Yeah, and see, that's the exact thing. Like that's exactly what I'm talking about with jams. It looked really good at first. Number one, you should never be jumping over the line of scrimmage like this.
Yeah.
Never be that aggressive, but he does good to use his length and get into his chest, and then he's kind of holding him there, pushing him out of bounds, but then he just gets run by.
Yeah.
And I think what happens here is he gets caught looking in the backfield.
Who's supposed to cover 13?
Yeah, he gets caught looking in the backfield early. Let's see this one more time. Right here, you can see he's looking back. Okay, I can't pause at the perfect time, but he gets caught. But so that's the boomer bust with jamming. Good physicality to get off the block.
He got off that block really nice. I was just about to mention that. Yeah.
Damn, I'm liking Certeyn. I'm liking what he's bringing.
Ooh, Brian. That was Terrell Lewis.
Terrell Lewis was one of the weirdest players to scout because like
I'm
he
just
was
so
just
glad we didn't take him, bro. He was definitely gonna, like, for everyone out there. Just want you to know he was definitely gonna be the pick if the Rams didn't take him. So we should definitely thank the Rams.
yeah, man.
I
We loved
literally
him.
would have bet my house that he would have been the pick.
I think he was the player that we met with the most. It was either him
Yeah.
or who's that DT, Matabuike? It was gonna be one of those two.
Mm.
We met with Terrell Lewis at
I don't want the
literally
Matt
any
Booker
position as well.
either.
This one?
I really liked Gallimore, but like I like Blacklock better for us.
I see where they went with Blacklock getting a run stuffer to fill
Yeah, because
DJ
Gallimore is
Reader.
like pass rush specialist, interior pass rush specialist. That would have been nice, but Blacklock's more of like an all around guy, which I kind of like better.
Yeah, that's the thing. Blacklock's more ready day one to stop the run, and he still shows good flashes in the pass rush,
Yeah.
where it's completely flipped for Gallimore.
Yeah. He doesn't even show that many flashes in the run game.
He does nothing in the run game, but he was playing
Man, Brian Edwards,
when he shouldn't have.
man. Brian Edwards, he's not like
Good
getting the absolute
job.
best of Certeyn, but like he's getting these little jabs in on Certeyn.
Good. So he fakes outside right there. Boom. Certeyn falls him for a step, but then he's quick to recover back. And then he closes this gap pretty well at this point. He's into the catch point.
Mm-hmm.
And then it's just a good catch. Like he literally has his hand right into Edwards' chest right there.
Yeah.
It's just a good catch.
And you can see Certeyn's upset, yeah.
Yeah, he knows he made a good play.
I don't know if you saw that. Brian Edwards got up smiling. Ooh.
Turned him around. Turned him around. So the jam, boom, and he just clubs that away, and it turns Certeyn around. And then the stop, the curl.
Dude, Certeyn he got like Certeyn got shook.
He lost, man.
Nasty, bro.
Boom.
Oh my god. Dude, Brian Edwards is just one of those guys. I know it's not Brian Edwards' video, but Brian Edwards was one of those guys last year. Last draft. I was like, what do people see that I don't? Because I see a minimum second round talent, at minimum, like first round talent, maybe. He was just so good.
He was so good.
It's just one of those people, like, in the draft community, people are so hesitant to give like out good grades. Like they're like, oh yeah, he's a third rounder. Like all this bullshit.
He could just do everything. He's like, I don't even know how to comp him. I don't like player comps, but he just does everything with his size and his route running. Like you don't see a lot of guys with that size who can make those routes like he just burns Certeyn with. Like
and he's like good size, and he has great long range speed too. I remember there was this one play where it was on like a jet sweep, I think, a jet sweep or an end around, and he just like went to the house 75 yards, long range speed, accelerating past several defenders.
Yeah.
I'm sure you remember that play, right?
Yeah, he has juice for sure. I was just going to talk really quick about this play. Just good awareness to not bite on the fake and go for the corner.
Yeah, that was definitely cool. I think he might have tipped that too.
Yeah, he might have. I don't know. He definitely forced the errant throw though. The pressure he had.
Yeah, for sure.
But yeah, with Brian Edwards, he's freaky, man. He was one of those freaks of nature. Like the shit that he could do, the way he moves, doesn't make sense. But he got injured, and I think that's what made him fall.
Maybe. He ended up still getting drafted in the third round, right?
Yeah, I feel like he would have been in the second round. Everyone was calling for us to take him or Chase Claypool. I was not on the Chase Claypool hype train whatsoever.
I would have loved Brian Edwards. You would have heard zero arguments from me if he was to pick.
At 40 or at 55?
At 57 when before Cooks, I guess.
Yeah. Before the Cooks trade, I was all for wide receiver at
I think everyone was. You had to be.
Yeah.
I think T. Higgins was my pick at 40, but
man, at 40, if we could have had Jalen Reagor, he was my guy. The Eagles are gonna make him nasty.
Yeah, he's gonna be pretty good. But we lost to wide receiver 1, just kind of like.
I think Reagor can be. I get it with T. Higgins. He would probably be my second. But I think Reagor could have been one.
We're beating a dead horse right now.
Yeah.
We should have picked Jalen Reagor. Like 3 months after the draft. It's funny.
He gets a lot of space on this one.
He get burnt here? I didn't even see him.
He was at the bottom, just on a little out route. Yeah, that's fine. Great pick by McKinney. Why this video got a freeze? What is going on? At the end of the game? I guess guess that's the end of the clip. 12 minutes in the fourth, but they were up 24, so he probably stopped playing.
Okay.
Okay, I'm gonna look at the chat.
There's nothing much in there.
Texans need to pick up Derek Stingley in 2022. Derek Stingley gonna be
He's like top 5 pick. Relax.
top pick, yeah.
We're gonna be picking 32nd in 2023.
Exactly. It ain't gonna be that bad. All right. That next game, he won honestly most of the reps against Brian Edwards. There was just one or two that he got shook, but
yeah,
going up
we're being
against
nitpicky because like every corner's gonna get burnt every once in a while, but like when he gets burnt,
Yeah.
like Certeyn gets burnt. Like
yeah, it's not
like
good.
that one play where Brian Edwards on that legit where trying to speak. Certeyn jammed him, Brian Edwards completely clubbed it away, and then curled back, stopped on the end. Certeyn was just like slipping to get back. Yeah, that was bad.
Yeah. So like we were talking that like he doesn't jam that much, and we were wondering why. And we saw the 2 times that he really jammed, he got burnt. He got turned around. So, and the other one where that guy went out of bounds and he was just burnt too. So, I mean, you got to do what works for you. That's the thing with cornerback play. You got to just play to your strengths. If you can't jam, that's fine. As long as you get the job done. And he plays really well. He's still physical throughout the route, like Conley is. So I like what he's doing. We'll get into his last game. And his last game that we got here is against LSU. So we saw when we watched Jamar Chase last week, he was up against Diggs a good amount, but he also did play against Certeyn. And their other outside wide receiver, Terrence Marshall, he's also good too. So we'll see how this goes. This will be definitely his toughest task.
He's up against Chase here.
Yeah, that's a good physicality at the top.
I hope we see him against Chase a lot.
I know this is a run, but Chase still runs a route, so.
Yeah.
Yeah, they ran the ball a lot this game, actually.
Oh,
jeez, that pissed off number 9. Okay. That's pretty good.
Chase got inside. I just don't like how Certeyn allows players inside of him. Like I realize he's there at the hip. He's there at the hip, and like he might be in a position to make a play if the ball's not placed perfectly. But I just don't like how he has a tendency to just let players inside him.
Yeah, that's a good point because you never want to let someone into the middle view, but they do play a lot of zone, so I think that could be part of their scheme to funnel it inside. So because they know that they have help from the linebackers.
I don't see any linebackers inside though.
Yeah.
I
remember this. I remember this play.
Oh no!
He got picked off. He got picked.
Oh no!
I think he gets picked by this dude.
Barely. I think he just got burned.
He chips him a little.
I think he got burned. Because look at this route. Like the first, like he has Certeyn going the wrong way for a bit. Not really.
Yeah, that little stutter.
Yeah. Okay.
Put that more in the
it was a really good route from Chase, but
yeah.
Certeyn didn't bite on it. But can you hear me?
Yeah.
Okay, I accidentally clicked a button on my mic. It was making sure I didn't move it.
Yeah, no, I think that was just a good play by Chase and that other wide receiver who checked them.
He's up against Chase. Yeah,
he's done better in zone. The one thing I noticed about when Horn was in zone, he was just really high in his stance, and here like he does a pretty good job to stay decently low, like good knee bend.
Yeah. Yep.
So that's good. Touchdown.
Jamar Chase. And that was on Diggs, right? That was on Certeyn.
Yep.
Okay. I remember that play. Like I watched that play live, and when I didn't even know who Trayvon Diggs was.
Let's see this again. Well, stutter. He's not buying it.
It took me like up until like mid-April to know Trayvon Diggs was Stephon Diggs' brother.
Really?
Yeah, everyone was like on me on that for Twitter. I was like, I did not know that.
I remember I didn't know for like a longer time. Like, I don't know, but it was like eventually I figured it out pretty.
And like, it's not like Diggs is like some like uncommon name where it's like, oh yeah, you like immediately go to Stephon Diggs. Like Diggs is like a decently common name.
Yeah, there's a lot of Diggs, like Quandre Diggs.
Yeah,
a bunch of people at the top here. He's real physical. I don't know who this wide receiver is, but he stuffs him. He like shuts him down.
Yeah, that's solid. That's solid. I saw that.
That might be Terrence Marshall. I don't know. 6? I think that's Terrence Marshall then.
I think
Oh, this is a
Terrence
different
Marshall
one.
was 6.
Playing a lot of cover 3.
There's Joey Burrow.
Bengals.
I'm really
Joe
excited. I'm really excited to see how Burrow develops.
Burrow's gonna put up numbers, I think,
Yeah.
because he's got the weapons and he's really good against pressure. So even though they don't have the greatest O line, they don't
I
really have
really
a good O
hope
line.
John Ross can stay healthy. I would love to watch John Ross stay healthy.
Man, they had John Ross healthy. They're 4 deep.
Yep.
They're disgusting. And if AJ Green's healthy, which he's never really been ever, but
They're disgusting.
they're disgusting, man. Their weapons and Mixon.
So they got Ross, Green, and Boyd. Who's the fourth one you're
T.
talking
Higgins.
about? Oh. Duh.
Yeah, I love T.
Yeah.
Higgins.
Yeah.
Does he get off this block? Not really.
No, he does not. But I really don't care about that.
Yeah. Just trying to talk about something because
Corners.
not much going on.
Corners being able to tackle is more of a luxury than a necessity, in my opinion.
Yep, for sure.
Like if you're relying on your corners to tackle, odds are your linebackers aren't very good.
Yeah, you're pretty screwed. Bama's linebackers, yeah, like you said it before. What was it? 35 was
35
bad.
is slow. He's slow. I don't know if he's bad per se. He's just slow.
36. Oh,
And oh god, 36 got 36 looks way too big for a middle linebacker.
Ankles. He looks a little chubby.
Yeah.
Oh, here's the juke. See ya.
Dude, that cut was just like so nice. I love that cut.
So smooth.
I think that's the play that made me like, okay, I would be fine with us getting Justin Jefferson. Like,
I was so against Justin Jefferson.
when I watched that play, I was like, I don't know. There's some players, like they don't fit well, but you would love to just watch them play for your team.
Oh yeah. I get that.
It's like a shiny new toy.
He's definitely explosive.
Yeah.
I don't think Certain's been targeted.
Except for that one
against
play. Dude, how did they let Terrence Marshall that open?
That's the thing with match zones. It gets
they just completely lost him.
Shaheem Carter, number 5, just got lost. I don't know what happened there.
Yeah.
Damn, this wide receiver huge. Look at him.
Yeah. I don't think that's I think that was like that Dylan guy or something.
He's leaning over and he's as tall as Certeyn at 6'2". What the? Man, I just want to see them test Certeyn. They ain't doing it. Oh, he came down real quick on this one.
A good tackle. Oh, he forced a fumble.
Hey, there's one of his 3 forced fumbles.
That was nice.
Leads with the head, like K-Jax.
That's perfect tackle.
Yeah, that's good technique. Goes low. Could have wrapped up a bit better, but it was good.
Yeah.
He's pretty patient at the line of scrimmage. Like I'm seeing, especially in this game, they're hitting him with like a lot of hezzies, like at the line of scrimmage. Like Braxton Miller would overdo it, and he ain't buying it. I like that.
Yeah, dude, that's the second week in a row you mentioned Braxton Miller.
Bro, I thought Braxton Miller was gonna be the shit, man.
Bro, I was excited when that pick happened. Like I think we all are. If you weren't excited when Braxton Miller got picked, you're lying.
Yeah, man, that spin move, like, oof. I had that shit on replay.
Hey, that spin move just so many dreams. That was, dude. Like that's still one of my favorite football plays I've ever seen.
It's insane. It doesn't look real.
It was like
good coverage downfield. He gives a little bit of separation at the end, but that's when the throw was already out.
Yeah, I think he sees the throw didn't come to him. Like whatever.
So that's a good. I don't know. It's just a good example of him dealing with deep threat. I don't know about Terrence Marshall, how fast he is, but
yeah, they put Chase on Diggs a lot.
Yeah, they knew to test Diggs, not Certeyn.
And Diggs just got burned again there.
So that's a good thing.
Terrence Marshall and Certeyn. That's why Certeyn had a easy, quote unquote, easy game here because he was on their third best receiver most of the game.
Yeah, and I mean, if you're a cornerback that you're that good, and offenses are game planning around you to where they don't want their best guy to line up against you, that's really good.
Yeah, for sure.
You don't think about that a lot. Like if you want to actually avoid,
especially when like it's not like they lined up Chase on some scrub. They lined him up on a second round NFL corner. You know,
Yeah.
like they were like they didn't want to test Certeyn, and they were comfortable with like putting him up against another NFL corner. You know.
Yeah, that's true. Whew. Good job.
Like
on
I like
Son.
Certeyn, but I don't know if there's anything I've seen that made me like be that scared of him. I don't know.
I don't know.
I don't
He just
know.
doesn't get targeted that much at all.
Yeah,
Like he's
like
just
I don't,
sticky.
I don't see anything like. I wouldn't be like happy about targeting him, but I wouldn't be like, oh no, we can't target him. He's gonna pick it off.
Yeah, I get what you mean. I don't know. I think he's just
I don't know.
always
His
in good
ball skills are
position.
pretty. I don't know. I'm probably being a little too hard because his ball skills are pretty solid
Yeah, they are. He's only lost like 1 or 2 times, and he's always been right in
Yeah.
the catch point.
for sure.
I could not believe this catch. This catch was ridiculous
Dude,
by
that-
Thad Moss.
I don't know. I don't know why Thaddeus Moss fell so far. I really don't.
I didn't watch him a lot. I don't really want to watch tight ends, so
Yeah,
I don't know his entire game.
We spent too many years watching tight ends.
Yeah, bro. I'm done with tight ends. I'm done with tackles. I'm done with quarterbacks. Hell no.
Dude, Deshaun, thank you so much.
I never want to scout a quarterback again.
Laramie, Titus, thank you so much.
Best tackle duo in the NFL one day.
One day, I promise you. Jets fan, Laramie Tunsil is not available. Please stop.
Man, Jets fans are.
They're delusional for thinking they have leverage. Let's talk about that.
That's that right? Everyone is flaming me for saying that they have less leverage. How do you not have less leverage when your player is demanding a trade?
Demanding a trade, and you know you won't pay him. Like, come on now.
And he's been so public about it. It's not like something just behind the scenes.
It's not like he's gonna be like happy to be on that team. You if you want to have any success this season, you have to get Jamal Adams off the team.
He's literally said goodbye in like 3 different posts.
Yeah,
he said his time is up. Like, and he's trying to get to Dallas. He's trying to go somewhere else. Like,
he's trying to get to Houston. What are you talking about, Jordan?
Someone needs to like auto tune or
dude. From watching what Brett Coleman has been posting, if we get him, I'm literally gonna like cry tears for joy.
Bro, I cannot wait for his video. He's posting the video on Jamal Adams. I think Saturday. It's gonna be fire,
dude. It's so good. He's so good. Oh my god,
he's so nasty, man.
If you think Tyrann Mathieu is better than Jamal Adams, literally delete your account.
Someone say that?
People think Tyrann Mathieu is the best safety in the NFL. I'm like, no, he's not.
He's flashy, and that's why everyone loves him.
Yeah, dude, he tricks y'all, man. Like dead ass.
His social media game may be the best, but
yeah. Well, he just complains on social media.
Yeah, no.
Oh wow, I didn't see that. I didn't remember that happening.
Xavier McKinney, man, I wanted him so bad. He was my first draft crush in this class. He's so good.
Did the Texans even meet with Delpit or McKinney? I think they met with McKinney, didn't they?
I think they met with McKinney. They didn't Delpit.
I don't think they met with Delpit. Yeah.
Man, if we got McKinney, that'd been such a good fit.
Ugh. Yeah, it's a decent fit.
Don't even get me started on Delpit, though. Can't go down that road.
Yeah, that was your guy. Dude, there's just not a lot to talk about.
There's just not, like...
They're not... He's up against Edwards-Helaire here.
They're just not looking his way. Yeah. He's got him locked here, but he didn't really run a route.
Yeah.
But, I mean, if you're not calling a corner's name, that's a good thing.
Very good thing.
He's pretty handsy here on that one in the zone, which I like.
Like Bradley Roby, I don't know if people remember this, but Bradley Roby, before his injury, there were 0 people targeting him. Like, literally 0.
Yeah, I think that's a good point. Talking about his game, and he, coming off of the injury, like, he didn't play as great as he did before.
Yeah.
But he still did pretty well.
He was not getting targeted in the first 6 weeks of the last season.
Yeah, he was locked down.
Like, go back and watch the tape.
And that's because they played him in the slot a lot, and that's what I'm saying. He's elite in the slot, man.
Yeah.
I don't know what happened to Certeyn here, but he got lost again.
Yeah.
But yeah, I love Roby in the slot. I think he's a top 5 slot corner.
Dude, Lonnie, Roby, and Conley could be an amazing CB trio.
Pretty nasty. If Lonnie can develop and get his shit together and look better than last year, whew.
Yeah,
they're all young.
Certeyn got lost there. Yeah. He's finally up against Chase again, and he locked him down.
Oh, I missed it.
I don't know if you saw bottom of the screen. Rewind.
Do-do-do.
And you see how sticky he is.
Yeah, just
Going
good
down the
coverage.
field. It goes away, but you saw how sticky he was.
Yeah, he just always stays on top. He's never
Yep.
allowing separation.
That
Really.
was really good coverage on Chase. Oh,
Coming on the blitz.
almost got to Burrow.
The speed looks nothing crazy, but not like
Yeah,
a liability.
it's not going to be a concern.
Mhm.
I don't think it might be a concern. Honestly, we haven't seen him tested deep, in that one time
Yeah, they
we
haven't
saw him
tested
tested
deep.
deep. Who knows? Who knows? I don't know if Bama has any better. They have Josh Jobe, so maybe they'll pick on Josh Jobe next year.
Yeah. The one thing is, like you said, he always allows the inside release. Again, here against Chase, he hits hands on him, and can't see the rest of it. But
I don't get that. But I don't know. He doesn't get beat inside a lot. We haven't get beat inside, but he just lets him inside. It's weird.
I think it's just the leverage of zone coverage. You're going to be outside, so
Yeah.
you don't want to get beat outside. He makes that catch? Oh, yeah. Damn.
I think we established last week, right? We're still taking Smith over Chase.
Yeah, definitely Devontae Smith, wide receiver 1 as of now.
Yeah, for me, for sure.
What happened here? A lot of other guys, though. It's a stacked wide receiver class yet again. He's here. He has to take that guy. Okay,
I haven't dug into it like super deep, but I've from what I've seen on Twitter, like a lot of people are saying it might be even better than last year's class, and I tend to agree with them. From what I've seen with Devontae Smith, Chase, and Bateman, I think that's a better 3 than Judy, Ruggs, and
Lamb.
were.
Yeah, I don't know, man. Definitely Smith. I think he's better than anyone last year. Chase, I don't know. I don't know about Chase. I still love Judy. I think Judy got a lot of unnecessary hate.
Oh, for sure.
I think he's one of those guys who you just start to overthink.
Yes.
Route running is literally the best.
Judy's gonna be the best in the class for sure.
It's ridiculous. And I don't know. I wasn't a big Lamb fan. I know you weren't either, but Ruggs was nasty.
I wasn't a big Lamb fan. I don't know. He just looked kind of lethargic to me.
Yeah, he didn't look athletic.
And he looked like he was schemed open a lot.
Yeah. I don't know. I just didn't like route running.
I mean, Dallas is probably the best place to go because he has Cooper and Gallup taking up attention, so he'll probably still be a really solid pro.
I don't remember if he was good in the slot or not, because he's going to have to play the slot.
Well, I think Gallup could be a slot receiver.
I think Cooper could. I don't know about Gallup, but yeah.
Because Gallup's kind of tiny.
I forget how big he is. Okay, this is his first catch in a while.
Yeah, let's rewind this. I didn't really see it. We're getting off track because there's not much Certeyn to talk about.
Yeah. He just...
Yeah, there he lets him inside and he's burned.
Lets him inside. He has a hand on his shoulder, but then he seems a little lackadaisical here, to be honest.
Yeah, Chase at the top of the route doesn't it's a nice cut, but it's not super crisp or anything.
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, but...
Yeah, it's nothing crazy, so he kind of just gets lackadaisical.
I'm thinking that because he has this safety right here...
But the safety goes up.
The safety sees that Burrow's scrambling, and so...
Yeah.
But he's thinking, from the beginning of the play, that's why he lets him inside, I think, because he has that. But then he loses it.
Yeah.
I don't know. I'm just trying to think.
Is there a replay? I think it is.
Yeah. Because he just, at the top of that, he just gets pushed off too easily.
Yep, for sure.
So we're going to do offense next week.
I say we do another running back.
I'm down for running back. We'll set up you want to tweet out the poll for next week?
Yeah, we'll just make an executive decision, do running back, and I'll tweet out the players.
Okay.
Yeah.
I don't even know who other running backs are next year.
Najee Harris, Kenneth Gainwell, Chuba Hubbard,
Kennedy Brooks, or something like that.
Journey Brown, Kennedy Brooks.
Oh, did Trey Sermon? Do you know Trey Sermon for Oklahoma?
Yeah, Trey Sermon.
Did he come out?
No, he's still at Oklahoma.
Okay, I loved his tape. Oh, you know who I love? Kylan Hill at Mississippi State.
Oh yeah, Kylan Hill's cold.
Kylan Hill's disgusting.
He's super good. Yeah. I'll put him in the poll for sure.
Okay.
Yeah, Kylan is super good.
Kylan Hill was
And
so
I love him even more after what he came out and said this past
yeah,
week.
man. Oh, he gets his touchdown. This run was
Yeah.
stupid.
The rest of the league failed us. They let Edwards-Helaire get to the Chiefs. Look at
Man,
this. Oh my god.
pile, and that's it. Most of that game was just like run plays and just never looking Certeyn's way.
Yep.
But we saw from the first other two games that he was just sticky, man. He was real sticky, and he went up against good competition. The Arkansas game was nothing, but he pretty much dominated that. And then his game against Brian Edwards, he won more than he lost. The reps that he did lose, they were ugly. They were ugly.
Yeah.
But that was honestly just great route running of Brian Edwards. So
yeah, if you're not familiar with Brian Edwards, I suggest you like get familiar because he's probably going to be a really good wide receiver at the next level. And his route running is super crisp. But yeah, Surtain's not without his flaws, obviously, but he was a true sophomore in all those clips, all that tape. So I'm looking for him. I think he's going to improve a lot in this next season because like I think the NFL draft age is perfect because I think the biggest jump like players will have in college is from sophomore to junior year. So when they're not underclassmen anymore, they're finally upperclassmen, and they really like mature into their bodies. And I think they really improve after they've had 2 years of college coaching to improve. So I'm gonna look for Certeyn to improve like a lot and like hopefully get better at jamming at the line of scrimmage at least occasionally, and just get better at not letting players inside if that's something that they're going to coach him up on.
yeah, I think honestly I liked a lot out of what I saw from him. I think he's scheme diverse. He's a really good athlete. His size is amazing.
Yeah, super scheme diverse. Sorry, yeah,
Yeah.
We saw him line up in the slot. Even he looked pretty decent.
Yeah, he looked like he moves well, like pretty well enough with his size. Like it's a hard thing because when you're 6'2", but he moved pretty well. He could have done a bit better on some curl routes. That's kind of where it seemed like he lost most of his reps when they're able to stop on a dime, and that's the hard thing when you're that big. But yeah, so work on staying a bit lower on those routes, and particularly in man. That could help him, man. But he's really good in zone. I think his awareness, his spatial awareness of knowing what route's going on and coming towards him, that was really good. Yeah, we kind of covered everything. So that'll do it for this week's 2021 NFL Draft Film Review. Patrick Surtain Jr., cornerback from Alabama. We love this tape. I think he's the best cornerback we looked at so far, which is not saying much. We only looked at two, but
number two.
Yeah. There'll be other guys. We'll probably look at Sean Wade, Paulson Adebo, some other dudes.
Caleb Fairley. Israel Mukulamu, whatever his name is.
Yeah, we're going to keep doing this every week, Thursday, either 1 or 2 Central. Usually we'll let you guys know. You can follow us on Twitter, Dylan at Texans_draft, me at Texans_thoughts. We'll be sending out polls on which players we're going to be doing every week, and we'll be letting you know updates on what time this will be live. Hope you guys enjoyed. Do you have anything else, Dylan, before we get out of here?
I think we're good.
We're good? Okay, cool. We're going to be doing offense next week, probably running back. And so check out.
If there's a running back you really want, you can suggest us, and we'll put it in the poll.
Yeah, for sure. All right. Thank you guys for coming out. Hope you enjoyed, and see you next week.